Being transgender, gay, lesbian, or bisexual is not a disease or a mental illness that requires treatment. Transgender people are not confused. Just because a person is different doesn't mean they don't know who they are. They know their sex and they know their gender. Being transgender is a social problem, not an identity problem.
Transgender people often get bullied, sexually assaulted, and lose their jobs. Transgender individuals are 8 times more likely to attempt suicide, 6 times more likely to suffer depression, and 3 times more likely to use illegal drugs.
Transgenders face a violent form of rejection from their family and community. By encouraging family, friends, and community to accept and support transgender, they're able to express themselves and be respected for who they are.
A lot of my friends that I told at the time were very supportive of it. Family was a different story. I didn't come out until much later. Because in any culture, especially an island-based culture, young men are raised to be the providers of the family. They're raised to be the masculine article within the unit. So when I finally came out to my family, I was 17 years old. You know, of course, they get kind of negative in a sense. They probably felt like they failed as parents to raise me as the man that they thought they would have. Even when my dad asked me, it was very derogatory. He called me outside and he was like, "Are you a faggot?" And I was like, "No." Well, then he goes, "Are you gay?" So I was 17 at the time and I already identified within myself that I was a gay individual. So I was like, "Yes, I'm gay." Through the years, everything is smoothed down and pretty much everybody accepts me for who I am now. My dad sometimes even says my girl.
Recently, this year, I came out as transgender because I thought about my sexuality more. I was still exploring. I thought I was gender queer. I thought it was like gender fluid. I thought it was like gender dysphoria or not. But I realized that I am more of a man than a woman. So I am biologically a woman, but my gender is male.
Back in 2006, the transgender community was basically known as the prostitutes of Guam. We're more than just the streetwalker that you saw on the side of the road, or now instead of people thinking of us as prostitutes, they look at us and like, "Oh, you guys are the showgirls, or you guys do that show." The hardest thing is dealing with a child, because children are like drunk people. They're honest. Like, they have no, like, you can be walking and like the kid will be like like, they don't know just yet. There's still, ignorance is bliss when it comes to innocence.
Love is love, no matter what. Love is love. If you don't want to get married, freaking just let them get married. I don't know why they have to freaking deny it. Sorry about the freaking, but I'm just saying, I'm just being real. This is how I am. I got really pissed about that, like someday, we want to fight for it, we want to get married because we love that somebody, whether they're freaking the same sex or opposite sex, I just want to, I don't know how you do this. I don't know, man. It just pisses me off and stuff. It still pisses me off.
Try not to let stereotypes and haters and, comments get to me, because 1, I know I'm fucking fabulous. Like, 2, I know I'm fierce as hell. 3, if you're not fucking me, paying my bills, or anything else that deals with my life, then you shouldn't have no worry with you. If you're a young transgender individual, you don't surround yourself with a strong, support system, that can get to you. It doesn't even have to be a trans person, an LGBT person in general. Like, if they don't surround themselves with that core support, any little comments can tear them down.
One day,